Hello YouTubies, this is King Scribe and I just want to show you this very interesting piece of software for touch tablets, any make by the way. And it's called Sketchbook Art Draw and Paint. It's one of the Google apps that you can download for free, and you can also get the pro version or whatnot. Now, what really struck me about this piece of software is just how easy it is to create art and how easy with very little experience you can create art using it. For instance, I can make some landscapes. I mean, I'm not brilliant at art, but it's just so enticing the fact that I can use my finger to paint the art onto this touch tablet. And I think it opens up a new possibility online of competitions, people challenging each other to create the best piece of art they can with other people in a very limited time. For instance, 4 or 5 minutes, and they can record each other and post it up online. So this is a new possibility, a new trend online even, that can be opened up using this piece of software. So I suggest people with you know, tablets download this because it is really good. Now I'll just open it up using my finger. It's very difficult for me to actually do this properly because I'm actually holding it with one hand and recording it at the same time, but I just want to give you an idea. You come up with a piece of software. This is the basic version. There's also the pro version, but even with the basic version you can make brilliant pictures. I'll just choose a color. Let's say we want a bluish for the sky. All right, and I'll just also increase the size of the paintbrush by pressing it. So there's many different ways of doing this, by the way, but here's one. And I'll just, paint the sky in. All right. So that's the sky done. So that's the blueness. You can't see it properly, but it just gives you a general idea. Then I'll just make some land, right? Maybe have it little. What color land? It doesn't really matter. Let's do a greenish, right? And I'll paint the bottom a green color. All right, and then maybe a sun. I'm just giving you a general idea just how easy it is actually to do and how enticing. All right, here we go. So I'll paint the sun. That's a bit too big, but it doesn't really matter. Maybe next we can have a bit of water within this land. So I'll have a much darker color for water, and maybe just the bottom here can be like a lake or something. Who cares? It's just one of those little paintings I want to do. And the next thing is I'll just create another layer, and I'll start painting some trees. So we can have them a bit darker in the background and also smaller inside, so I can actually make it work on the screen. Now look, all I'm doing here is I'm using my finger to paint the trees. You see that? And see how quickly it can be done. Of course, it's very difficult for me to do this while I'm speaking and also, talking on camera and also holding it with the hand I tend to write with. But anyway, let's make the color a bit different for the next layer of trees. So here we go. Can you see just how easy it is to make these pictures? And also, if you close this down here at the top, you can also complete it on the sides. Now, I want to make another color for the next part's trees, and here we go. Here. It's just a general idea. I'm not really trying to make the best picture in the world. I'm just giving you an example of how easy this is to actually do. And it's not really taking me very long. This is less than a minute. Yeah. So we create another pair of trees here. Now, next thing is just to put the water reflections in, right? So let's use a bluey color, bluey green, if I can get to that color. All right, so about an aqua color, and we just go down painting the trees, the reflection of the trees in the water. Okay, and voila. I've done a picture in just under a few minutes. All right, and that's how easy it is to actually do. Now, other artists with lots of experience could make a picture many times more brilliant within a time space of a few minutes, maybe even 5 minutes, where they can actually do some proper art. My point here is that I think this is a game changer I think the artists out there could use their fingers on these touch tablets and compete with each other to make pictures to entice people into the art world and creativity world, if you understand what I mean there. Because the very fact that you can create pictures that are really good, that they actually look good in a very short space of time. I'm not even using all the, you know, the paintbrushes on this. I'm just using one here to create this picture, and it didn't take me long at all. So imagine what you guys can do within 5 minutes using this paintbrush, these paintbrushes on this piece of software, which has many more bits of bobs on it that can actually help you with creating good artwork, and open up competitions online and making videos, competing with each other. It can be a hell of a lot of fun. So the people created this piece of software. You guys have done yourself a favor because this is fucking brilliant. I'll tell you what, this is going to be one of the next biggest things on the internet in time. People will be using this software competing with each other in about a year. I guarantee that because you've made it really good. And the fact that you can use your fingers to make these paintings. I mean, I'm doing this on an angle, so it's very difficult for me to do. And I'm not really an artist, but it didn't take me long to, create a picture of sorts. So think about it. Think about downloading this piece of software, competing with each other, making videos, and seeing what artwork you can actually do, especially for the people on DeviantArt. I think you guys will be interested in this. It's really, really good piece of software. And it does many other things that I haven't shown you. But I just think it's brilliant. It's one of the only pieces of software I found online that is very, very good. 10 out of fucking 10. Well done, guys.